It's time for CIBL Biz Tips, bringing you actionable strategies to grow and improve your business. Prepare to become civilized.
What's up, Central Illinois? Welcome to CIBL Biz Tips, where we bring you concepts and strategies to grow your Central Illinois business. I'm Derek Hayden. I'm here with Garrett Omer. We are your hosts, and today in the Zoom recording studio, we have a recent full interview guest, the owner of the Meyers Agency in Effingham, Illinois, Brian Meyers. How you doing, Brian?
Pretty good. How are you guys today?
Doing awesome,
good,
man.
Thanks for hopping back on here with us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So actually, as we're recording, Brian's episode went live on Friday last week, which would have been March 31st. Is that right? March 31st.
Yes.
Brian's episode went live. So go check his out. I think it's titled Virtual Realty. There's a little pun there.
Yep.
So check that out.
Nice.
You've got some pretty good views on it already. So I saw the Spotify listens were kept creeping up every day. So that's doing good.
Awesome.
So the reason we had you back, Brian, for this Biz Tips series is you're a big component and big user of video in your business.
That's right.
So we've come up with some topics, some things that you're really good at, and we'd like for you to share your knowledge with our audience. We have a lot of people who want to use video, maybe too shy, don't know where to start. So the first topic, Brian, tell us a little bit about how to come up with video topics.
Okay, so this is going to be starting with how creative your brain is. And you can either start with how creative your brain is and come up with topics yourself, or you can go to a couple different websites. I've got one here in particular I'm going to share with you, where you can get questions that are most asked in your industry.
Nice.
Number one, what I would start with is I would kind of brainstorm with yourself in your industry. You know, if people have been asking questions about insurance on Facebook, like asking for recommendations about this or about that, you need to take those questions. You need to either get a notebook or like a Google Doc or whatever you use, and you need to come up with a list of the most asked questions in your industry. And that is going to be a fantastic way for you to come up with video content right there. Because like I said, in the past interview and the other day, if you answer the questions that the people have, the general public have about your industry, about your business, then they're going to be the one that come to you every single time if they have a question about something else. You know, whether they call you up directly and ask you, or if they just send you a message over Facebook or what have you, it's going to be a fantastic way for you to stay in connection with them and for you always be top of mind whenever it comes to any kind of issues that need resolved in their life or any kind of questions that need answered. And then number two, if you need a little bit of push on this, as far as, you know, what kind of topics to use for video, go to this website. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not. It's called askthepublic.com. Askthepublic.com, it'll come up. It's basically like a search engine, but you literally just type in anything about your industry. So with real estate, I would do something simple, like what are people asking the most whenever it comes to selling a house or when it comes to buying a house? What are the number one questions that are asked? I go to Ask the Public and say, in the little search bar they have, what do I need to purchase a house? And I'll hit search, and it'll come up with 25, 50, 75, depending on how many answers there are out there about people asking questions about that topic. And each one is a little bit different. How do I buy a house with financing? How do I buy a house with little money down? How do I buy a house with no money down? How do I buy a house that's in foreclosure? How do I buy a house that's in pre-foreclosure? You know, and it's not just about real estate. You can have anything to do with your industry. So, you know, if you are in a total separate industry, let's say that you own like a bike shop or you own like a power sports dealership or anything like that, you would be able to sell, let's say, you know, what is the best way to sell a motorcycle to somebody, or what am I looking for whenever it comes to purchasing a motorcycle? What is it like owning a Harley? What is it like owning an off-road bike? What's it like owning a dual sport or a cruiser or kind of whatever you're into? If you go to that website, askthepublic.com, and just search your industry, it will come up with a ton of different content pieces of what people are asking about your industry. And then
Awesome.
right there, you'll be able to have a big list of video topics to start from. And they're top of mind questions. Those are the questions most people are asking. And it'll get you off to a good start when it comes to video.
Great.
Crazy. So I typed the website in. Did you, Derek? I thought I saw you.
Yes.
Typing. So all I did was just put in construction, because right now, let's say you just want to upgrade, you want to do something. It popped up with 392 results and gave me 80 questions that you can ask, anywhere from why, when, where, who, which, how, are, what, can, and will. So crazy. I didn't know about this website.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I just want to make sure, is it askthepublic.com or answer the public? Because I'm seeing.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
It's answer the public.
Okay. So, I've got that clicked on.
Yep.
It's telling me
answer the public.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Answerthepublic.com.
So Perfect. It pops up for me. It popped up with a huge circle and it gave 80 questions. And then, like I said, on the outside of the circle, it will say why, when, where, and then a bunch of other stuff. And then it'll give you like why construction law, why construction safety is important. So, I mean, all kinds. Now, I could have gotten a lot more specific with my topic, but I just wanted to put something broad in there to see. So,
yeah,
man, it makes me a dumb guy like me smart in a hurry.
Powerful tool it is, because I mean, how long would it take you to sit there and come up with that many questions?
A ton.
And if you just go to the answer the public, and that was just one topic. I mean, imagine come up 10 more topics. You could potentially have 25 video ideas per topic. You don't have to do every single one, just pick out the good ones that you want to.
No.
And then
in all reality, with about 10 different topics, you could almost come up with a year's worth of content.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. At least a year's worth of content ideas of topics of what you need to talk about.
You can almost come up with like 500 ideas, That's
where it makes it a lot easier. Coming up with that many content ideas. And if you might be thinking, how the heck can I do, how do I even do one video a week, or how can I do 2 videos a week, or how can I do a couple a month, or how do I even do one in a year? Mm-hmm. This would be a fantastic tool to come up with that amount of topics to be able to talk about. All you would have to do is just pick one of those topics every single day and just hit record either on your phone or hit record over your computer and just talk to it like we're talking right now. Talk to a webcam. Pick one of those topics, shoot a video talking about that topic, and then upload it to social media.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Well, I'm not sure how we're going to top this one, but
I know. No kidding. So listeners, watchers, whatever you're doing, you just have been given no excuses. This takes away your excuses of finding ideas for videos. You type in a website, answerthepublic.com, type in your topic that you want to do a video about. You're going to get about 5,000 options of videos. You no longer have a creativity excuse. You don't have to be creative. The internet does it for you. Get your butts on there, do a few videos, make it happen, win some business, and keep listening to Biz Tips to learn how to do videos next week. Okay.
And it's free.
Yeah.
Free.
Exactly.
I think that's one of the biggest things too, whenever it comes to video, is kind of, you got creator's block, right? A lot of times you're like, okay, I want to do video, but I want to talk about the right topic. I want to talk about this topic. I want to talk about this, something that resonates. That would be a good idea to go to, a good website to go to, and be able to get those content ideas. Because like I said, that's pulled straight from Google. That is the results that are pulling up from Google. Answer the Public has those already uploaded. Those are the most asked questions about that topic. So whenever people go in and they type in a question about your industry, that's going to be one of the most top results. Is going to go to the Answer the Public, and then boom. I mean, that's one of the biggest questions in your industry. If you can answer that right away and distribute it to 100,000 people, however much you have in your following, it's going to give you a big advantage.
Awesome.
Great advice.
Well, listeners, you have where you can find topics. Stay tuned for next week. We're going to talk a little bit about how Brian edits his videos and what tools and tactics he uses to do that. So stay tuned next week to learn, after you found your topic, how you can shoot and edit those videos. So until next time, what's my line? Here we go. It is, make sure you're subscribing to the CIBL podcast on your favorite podcast platform. While you're there, please leave a review. And hey, listeners, I see how many of you listen on a regular basis, and I see how many reviews we get. So if you are listening right now and if you have not left a review, do it right now, because I will hunt you down. And
Please
we're gonna
do.
find
Come
you.
on, guys.
Yep. All right. And you can also find us on social media, mainly Facebook and LinkedIn. Until next time, y'all been civilized. Take care.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Central Illinois Business Leaders Podcast. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/CIBL podcast. You can also follow us on LinkedIn. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. It's the civilized thing to do.